Thanks, Matt. And with us right now is Marianne Sider, the EBC chair, but also a city employee as well. How are you doing today, Marianne?
I'm doing well, Joe. How are you doing this morning?
Good. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming in. I know you're busy. You also work for the city as well. You're a inspector, or what is it exactly you do? What's your regular gig for the city?
My regular gig for the city is I enforce the short-term rental ordinance.
Okay. So that's a big taking on, if you will, because
Correct.
it's a staff of one, right? That
correct.
Oversees it all.
I'm the only one that does it for the city.
So we really appreciate you coming down here and spending some time with us on this rainy day here in Santa Fe.
It's a wonderful day of the neighborhood.
Yes, it is. So what is the EBC and what does it do? What's its primary function?
The EBC is the Employee Benefit Committee.
Okay.
Therefore, if you're employed by the city, you're a member of the Employee Benefit Committee.
Okay.
Just because there's a committee, it's not just union, it's non-union people, it's management, it's directors, it's just employees that work for the city. We set up all the events. We have the Halloween event coming up, and then we have the Christmas event coming up in December.
So you guys are you're there for to set up events. It's really kind of, in a sense, a morale committee, right? To keep the morale up here in the city by doing these special events, and we're going to talk about the Halloween event because that always seems to have a really good turnout for people.
Yes.
And as well as the Christmas party that we have annually here at the city as well. But you guys also do Employee of the Month as well too, correct?
We also do Employee of the Month. We would like to get actually more people nominated for Employee of the Month.
Okay.
And we get, some days, some meetings, it's really hard to pick someone.
Because you have so many.
Because we have so many great people that will recommend somebody for Employee of the Month.
Yeah. Well, that's really great. So what goes into the planning and how far in advance do you guys plan these two events? Because these are probably the two biggest events, would you say, of the year?
Yes, these are the two biggest ones.
Okay, so what is the Halloween event party? What is that, or Halloween event that we have here at the city?
The Halloween event that we have is, we ask different departments if they would like to decorate their department for Halloween, and then we go out. It's usually a couple of the members from the Employee Benefit Committee will go out and judge the decorations, which are usually incredible, and I think if people got to go out and see them, it would be wonderful.
So, and they have like a certain theme, like if, say, they would have like a Star Wars theme, they would have their whole office in
Correct.
like as a Death Star or something like that.
Right.
Okay.
Environmental Services always has, everything is black, because they have the trash bags. And they always do a great job, always.
So, in the past, what has been your favorite?
Halloween event?
Yeah, I mean, as far as, no, theme, like dress up for the office. I mean, can you remember one?
I don't, there isn't usually a theme. Usually people,
Just
the
the way
employees pick whatever they're gonna do.
It looks like a haunted house.
It looks like a haunted house, or like at the Chavez Center, they have the youth program there, and the kids will decorate, and they usually like to do like Cinderella, or the boys, and they're little kids.
Yeah.
Or they do like Hot Wheels.
Oh,
or,
that's cool.
You know, stuff like that.
So that's pretty cool. And these are judged, and the winners do they get a prize?
The first place winner
they
gets.
get 2 weeks paid vacation to
Yeah.
Tahiti?
Yeah, that's it. They get, everybody gets pizza. Everybody gets a gift certificate for pizza from Little Caesars.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when we do the costume judging.
So you guys have I know that's huge here, because it's held in City Hall, in the council chambers, and every year we have some very interesting costumes.
Very interesting.
So city employees, folks, really let loose with this because they'll come in with these spectacular costumes.
Yes.
And then they're judged. It's judged. Who judges it usually?
Usually, we'll have the mayor and the city manager and one or two of the councilors here.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that's interesting because it's friendly competitive, wouldn't you say?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and we've had some great costumes in the past too.
We've had great costumes.
Yeah.
People have a great imagination.
Yeah, I remember somebody dressed up as Colonel Sanders one year.
That was Chris Martinez.
Yeah. He always has interesting costumes, doesn't
Always,
he?
yes.
Yeah, so
Every year he comes up with something new.
new, yeah, and something witty, which truly is a costume. If your costume is witty and funny, people will get it, and
Right.
yeah. So no, that's a good thing. So the costume contest happens, and that's usually for big prizes, right? Like,
Yeah, that's when we give out the cash prizes.
Okay.
First prize is $100,
Uh-huh.
second prize is $75, and third prize is $50.
shit, that's pretty generous, man. That's awesome.
It's the employees' money.
Yes.
We get all our money from the machines,
Yes.
whatever donations we get.
Hmm.
Sometimes, we do fundraisers, stuff like that.
And machines like the vending machines that we have here in City Hall or around the city, that's the money that we get from. That's where the money comes from. For all
That's
these.
correct.
That's great. There's two things I want to touch. I want to touch on the Christmas party, but there's one other thing, and I'm not quite sure, and I hate to throw this at you, but I'm pretty sure. You guys also, when an employee's relative passes away, do you still support that? You maybe get a bouquet or some kind of a donation to them?
Yeah,
For
we
funeral
haven't,
services?
we
Not-
haven't done that in a couple of years.
Okay.
We don't get enough money in
Gotcha.
since the inflation thing happened in
Yeah, I got you.
2008.
Yeah,
and so.
no, I got you. I always thought that was a really cool benefit.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
always thought it was really cool too, but.
Yeah, I got you. I
you
got
do
you.
what
I'm
you can
sorry,
do,
I
you
shouldn't
know.
have
No,
mentioned it,
it's
but I
okay.
just think,
It's
you know,
good for people to know
it's,
that.
but the EBC is there other than doing Halloween parties and stuff like that. It's there for other things too as well to help out employees.
Well, yeah, because we also bought 500 tickets in July for the Isotopes game.
That's right, and that's
So-
great because families are able.
Families were able to go.
City employees are able to take their families to the Isotopes
Right,
game.
we
things
charge
like
them
that.
$1 a ticket,
And that's awesome. Yep. And
So-
in today's economy, to be able to go to a game, let's say for a family of five for $5, not that bad. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
That's awesome. That's great. Okay, so Christmas party. We have our Christmas party coming up.
Yep.
Do you have details of that? Or
Nope.
Okay.
I
That-
know it's going to be on December 11th,
Okay.
and it will be at the convention center.
Okay. That's great. That's awesome. So that's put on every year, and so you guys have like bands. I'm afraid the power's going to go out right now. I just heard that
I
thunder.
heard that thunder too.
I have a feeling that I hope we don't get cut off here by
I
a
hope we
power
don't get hit by
outage.
lightning.
Yeah, no kidding. but the parties, that's a big thing to take on,
That's
right?
our biggest event of the year. So we start doing that, talking about that January.
Okay, from right after
Correct.
less than 30 days after you guys
That's
have,
correct.
Wow.
Because we only have one meeting a month until October.
Okay,
And then we'll meet twice a month just to make sure that we have all the Halloween stuff together.
uh-huh,
We'll meet in November twice so that we know we have the Christmas stuff together, and
Uh-huh.
then we'll meet regularly in December. I mean, it's only 2 weeks in, so.
yeah. So you really got it, because it's December 11th,
Right.
you have a lot to plan. You got food, you got entertainment.
Right.
Prizes still at the,
Prizes, we'll still have door prizes
Okay.
and gifts for the employees.
and door prizes are amazing. I know they have been, I remember when David Silveranes, I'm going way back, right?
Yeah.
When he was the MC, and there would be TVs, and they would be really, really cool prizes that were, spa treatments and whatnot. I think that's really cool.
That is really cool, and we try to buy a couple of TVs every year.
Yeah.
Last year, we bought a couple of sound bars. I think Angelina Garcia from the police department won one last year.
Yeah.
And people seem to be pretty happy with the stuff that we're buying.
Yeah.
If they're not happy with it, if they don't let us know, then we continue to do what we're doing.
Yeah, and really, some city employees have no problem saying what they're not happy with. I
And
mean, as
I'm
far
okay
as if
with
they,
it,
I'm
exactly.
not saying not happy, but they're opinionated, and they might have some suggestions, right?
Absolutely.
There you go, some suggestions. Well, that's great, Marianne. It sounds like EBC, they do a great job, and thank you so much for chairing it and making sure that, I really think it's great that we have a committee that keeps our morale up here at the city. I think for any organization, and to have something like this, it's pretty awesome.
Thanks for inviting me, Joe. I do
No.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no, man, come back anytime, Marianne.
We'll probably be back before the December event.
Yes, love to have you on then.
That'd be great.
Thanks, Marianne.
Thank you, Joe.